Hello Gemini, welcome to November. This is Teresa from tarotbyt.com, and I'm getting ready to do your reading for November, your love TarotScope. And before I do that, I want to ring the bells and call in some good energy, call in the angels and create some sacred space around this reading. I love these bells. And I want to say thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel, and thank you for your wonderful comments, your kind support. I really appreciate them, and I read them all. So let's see what's going on with Gemini. What does Gemini need to know about their love life coming up in November? And also, if there's anything else important, let's hear about it too. What is important for Gemini in November? What's coming up in love and life? What do we need to know? What does Gemini need to know about their love life in November? May only the highest forces be present to ensure that the truth be told. Okay, let's see what we have. Eight of Wands. The Sun. The Lovers. The Seven of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands. The Seven of Wands. The Ace of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords. And the King of Pentacles. Okay. So, this actually, the Eight of Wands in the center, crossed by the Sun. This is, for love, the Eight of Wands is the arrows of love. So you could be feeling really excited about a new person in your life. You might have recently met someone and feelings just developed suddenly. And with the Sun card crossing, the Sun is, it's kind of like soulmate energy. It's where two people really have fun together. When they're together, it's like time stands still. You ever have that in a relationship where you're just so into each other that you don't even know what time it is? And hours can go by and it seems like seconds. Well, that's what this energy is about when it comes to, and then you have the Lovers card here. And the Lovers is a strong attraction. This is serious stuff. You might even be thinking about making a commitment to this person because it's a really strong connection when the Lovers and the Sun come together. And with the Eight of Wands. So, the Lovers also has to do with the choice. Sometimes it can mean that you have to choose in a relationship. You have a decision to make. And it could be like, do I want to be with this person? Do I want to take the relationship to the next level? Because when the Lovers comes up, it's always about choosing between two paths. And it's a serious decision because once you choose one path, you can't go back. It's like it's done. And you're stuck with the decision, which is not a very happy feeling for a Gemini because they like to have all their options open. So you might be having to make a choice, and so you have to give it some serious consideration. Now, I have to say, there's a lot of Wands and Pentacles in this reading, so there could also be career success coming up in November. The Eight of Wands then, in a career situation, can mean doors opening up for you career-wise and things happening quickly. So you might have some job opportunities coming up, especially with this Eight of Wands in the near future. There's an opportunity coming up and you may have to choose. Do I want to stay where I'm at? Do I want to take this new job? What do I want to do? You're going to have some options to choose from in coming up in November. And with the Eight of Wands there, actually, the Ace of Wands, I'm sorry. This opportunity could happen in like March, April, May, because the Ace of Wands represents that time frame. when it comes up in the future, it's a time card. And the timing is usually March, April, May. So that could be when things really start to rock and roll for you, career-wise. So you have the Seven of Pentacles in your recent past, where you've planted some seeds. You've put energy into some project, or either a relationship or a career opportunity. And you're wondering, where is this all going to go? I don't know. Is anything going to develop? Am I wasting my time? Is all my energy going to be for naught? Or am I going to see some results? Well, you actually have this Ace of Wands coming up, so I think that the prospects are good for the future. I think that whatever you've planted, you've planted some good seeds, and you're going to start to see those seeds grow. You have the Seven of Wands in the future. So you may be defending yourself against some obstacles, but you do have the upper hand. So even though it may seem like, I'm fighting this battle and I don't know if I can win, there's so many people against me, there could be competition. So if it's a relationship situation, there could be other people involved, but you are the favored one. If it's a career opportunity, there could be, obstacles you have to overcome. It's also about setting boundaries too, and standing your ground. There's something that you believe in with your heart and your soul, and you need to stand up for what you believe in. Even though it may seem like everybody's against you, you have to stand your ground. And then you can achieve a victory. But it's not going to be easy, but you have to fight. You have to fight for your rights. You have the Ace of Swords here, and this is in your negative thinking sector. The Ace of Swords, you've been fired up about something. That's like, it gives you energy. The Ace of Swords is a new beginning, and swords are usually about mental things. So you might be thinking things, your thoughts are changing. The way you think about things are changing. You have this new approach, or you're getting some new ideas about what to do in either a relationship situation or career. And you might even decide to follow a different career path, because you have this Eight of Pentacles here. It's the Apprentice card. So it's possible you're thinking about going back to school for some training, or you might already be on a path where you're just kind of learning the ropes right now. But eventually it's going to pay off down the road. It's just that you still have work to do. You have a lot to learn, and you have the energy to do it. You have this Ace of Swords. That gives you that warrior spirit. Like, I want to change my life. I want to take action. So this is like a battle cry. But at the same time that you want to take action, you want to fight for what you believe in, and you want to fight to change things, a part of you feels doubtful that your efforts are going to be successful, because this falls in your negative thinking sector. And then you have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is the Thief card, or the Sneak card. So there could be some kind of underhanded dealings coming up, where you feel like people are not being honest with you, or they're saying one thing to your face but another thing behind your back, or someone is just not telling the truth. You have to really be careful about who you talk to and if you're getting the right information, because the Seven is always there's a little bit of a deception energy around the Seven. You may feel like someone's trying to steal something from you, or you may feel that like someone did something behind your back that hurt you. There's that kind of energy. It could also mean that you're not facing the truth about something, that you're avoiding the truth, that you need to see things for what they are, and you might have been sweeping stuff under the rug thinking, it's no big deal, and then it comes back to bite you, and you have to wake up and say, okay. And this could also mean that you need to apologize to someone. You might have to own up to something, and admit, okay, what I did was wrong, and I apologize. You have this King of Pentacles at the end. of the reading. The King of Pentacles represents someone who deals with money. He could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. He may own his own business. He may deal with money or land. He might be a real estate broker or a large landowner or a banker or an accountant. He works hard for the money. He's very down to earth, very practical. He might be a little boring, but he's stable. Now, I don't know, because he's next to the Seven of Swords, if you need to be careful. If he's telling you something, you may have to check into it, because he may not be totally honest with you. So you may have you have to watch out for dishonest negotiations, or not, people not presenting the facts or not presenting things. You have to stand your ground, and so it's either if you're not being dishonest, then it could be that this person that you're dealing with is not telling you the truth, or not disclosing everything. And this could be a male or a female. It doesn't necessarily have to be male because it's a king, but it's definitely someone who you're going to be talking to. It could be an accountant or a banker or whatever. If you're signing a contract with someone in a new job situation, you may need to make sure that they're not that they're presenting themselves as who they are. Alternately, you could be looking for something under the radar. You could feel like, well, I'm working on this plan, but I have to keep it under wraps. I can't tell anybody yet until you're ready to roll. So it could be that too, that you're kind of sneaking. You're doing something, not necessarily like you're stealing, but you're having to keep quiet about something. You're having to keep it secret until you're ready to announce something to the world. But in any case, so it might be, and in that case, the King of Pentacles, sometimes that comes up when you're looking for a business loan or you want to start your own business, because that's the entrepreneur card. You may decide, like, I want to make money, I want to be financially secure, and I want to do what it takes. If I have to go back to school, whatever, I want more security in my life. So I think it looks good. I think you just need to be strong. You've got the sun in the reading. So the sun represents, it could be a marriage card in a relationship situation. It also means that whatever difficulties you've been experiencing, it's going to be okay in the end. So don't stress yourself out too much. If you've done something you have to apologize. You're not destroyed. You might have made a mistake on something. It's not the end of the world. It's going to be okay. You're going to find, so if you left a relationship, you'll find a new one. If you left a job, you'll find another one. It's not like, you're down and out. Actually, the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun and the Eight of Wands, it's kind of exciting because things are going to be happening quickly. So you might go, jump from one thing to the other really quickly and find success really quickly. Like doors opening up, you're going to be learning new things. It's going to lead to more financial security. I think it looks good for November. Just remember, stand up for your rights, fight for what you believe in, and you'll be okay. So that's it for Gemini for November. I hope this reading was a help to you. And I hope I don't know if you celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. It'll be Thanksgiving in the United States where I'm at in November. So have a wonderful November, have a successful November, have a fun November, and I hope everything works out for you. It seems like there'll be some exciting things coming up. And I will talk to you again in December. Thanks, Gemini.